Hi, I'm Lynn from Bypass to a Leaner Lynn coming at you with my week 112 update, which has been a while because I think the last time I updated you was 6 months ago. I don't know. Long time ago. Um, I began my journey with my highest weight at 331 pounds. Um, On my diet prior to my surgery, I lost 52 pounds. When I had my surgery, I was 279 pounds, and I had a Roux-en-Y gastric bypass with Dr. David Carroll at Merit Health River Oaks Hospital in Flowood, Mississippi. Since then, the lowest weight I saw was 126, which was really too skinny for me. So, and I only saw it for a minute. I stayed around 135 for a good while, but lately, in August, I went on a trip to Oklahoma to see my granddaughter graduate from basic training. And basically, I think I gave myself permission to eat what I wanted. And so I've been very flaky with my eating habits. I'm up to 147 now. Working on it, trying to establish my better habits that I know I have. But it's been an eventful time. I think I told you in June I had a pacemaker put in because of what's called bradycardia. My heart rate was too slow. And it would make me dizzy and tired. And I don't think I ever really passed out, but I came close to it. So they decided that, I could probably wait a little bit, before I had it done. But the cardiologist and pacemaker guy sat there and said he said that he could pretty much guarantee that in a year's time I would absolutely have to have one. And so I went ahead and had it done before I got really bad. And then at the beginning of October, I had sinus surgery. Just that took a while to recover from. Mostly I couldn't work out because he didn't want me lifting more than 5 pounds because that would put pressure on my sinuses and make them bleed, blah, blah, blah. Last time I saw him, he said my sinuses were perfect. I'm not sure about that because I've been sinusing a lot here lately, but it's not been infected, so that's good. Um, and then I also have a hammertoe, or I had a hammertoe. And it was getting so bad, it was rubbing on the top of my shoes. I kept telling people it was my toe trying to escape from my shoes because it was so hammered up. I mean, my toe didn't even touch the ground, okay? And you could see my toe hammering up in tennis shoes. So it was time to do something about it. My shoes weren't fitting right and stuff. So on the 22nd of November, I had a hammer toe surgery and also had a neuroma removed. And so I've been recovering from that and haven't been able to work out. And I really think that some of my weight is I just can't work out, and so my metabolism is slowing down, and so I'm not eating as much, but I'm not losing anything, if that makes any sense. That's pretty much what's been going on with me. I just can't seem to stay out of the OR, I just like it so much in there. Uh, yeah, right. But at any rate, I was going to tell you, I have found a new obsession. It's an obsession. They're called chaffles, and I found those in the keto community. I don't know if anybody in the weight loss surgery community has found them. I have. They're very high protein. Basically, they're cheese an egg, but you can put some almond flour in it. I put protein powder in mine, some psyllium husk to get the fiber up. So they're very, very low carb, and they really do taste like bread. And I make them in a Dash waffle maker, and it's just, I mean, the Dash waffle maker probably isn't, I don't know, 4 inches across maybe. I don't know. I'm not very good with measurements, but it's not very big. Now, I did buy a regular sized waffle maker thinking, I could make square waffles with that. Didn't work out real well. I found out that when I tried to make a sandwich, they were just too big, and I would make my tummy hurt really bad. So I quit doing that. And so I'll make them in the mini Dash, and I just make a whole bunch. I put some up in the freezer, and really, really have been enjoying those. I've made sweet ones. I've made peanut butter chaffles with PB peanut butter powder. Have really, really enjoyed that. They're about 150 calories for two, but you got to start eating calories someday. My favorite snacks have been Built bars and Quest bars. I don't do very many protein shakes, but I have decided to introduce those back into my diet, thinking that maybe that will be a little less heavy than some of the things that I'm eating. Maybe I could alternate those with regular breakfast. My biggest problem with eating that I have found is I can do great all day long. I mean, all day. Not overeat, not snack, not anything. And at night, I want to eat myself out of house and home. I'm just a really bad snacker at night. And so I'm really working on that. My water has not been really good, so there's my water. This is Jolly Rancher sour apple. I absolutely love it. It is so good. I've kept up with my vitamins. I take those religiously. Every once in a while, I'll forget my calcium and vitamin C in the middle of the day, but that happens like once a month, maybe. Not very often. Ooh, this is a rambly video. I'm so sorry. I really don't have it organized. I probably should have written down some of the things I wanted to talk about, but I didn't. I'm going to try to get more regular with my updates, maybe try to figure out how to do a what you eat in a day. I love to talk about the favorite things that I'm eating. Oh, another thing that I found that I really like, and this is carby, but it's good. I have found Wassa crackers, and I get the sourdough ones, and I'll just spread a little butter or a little peanut butter on them, and they are so good. Now, I have learned not to get chocolate peanut butter because, yeah, that evening snacky thing, not good with those. So I'm getting better about my snacking. I think once I can get back to working out, which will hopefully be next week, because the podiatrist that did the surgery on my foot said that probably after about 3 weeks I could do at least something like the elliptical or stationary bike, and then hopefully some strength training. And I think once I can get back to that it'll be easier, because there's just something about really working out, and doing all of that kind of stuff, and then you don't want to ruin what you did in the gym with eating. I don't know, does that make any sense? maybe, maybe not. But at any rate, that's about all that's been going on with me. Love you all. I appreciate all of you. Subscribe. You know where that's at. Hit the bell. Like the video, because that just puts me out there in that YouTube community. And who doesn't want to be liked, right? But at any rate, I love all of you. God bless all of you. I hope your Christmas season is just magical. Bye.